Okay, think we are live. That's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Let me unobstruct that a little bit more.
Jazz 257 Toronto Tower, line up runway 23 and wait, delay for wake turbulence, on departure turn right. You're going to fly, nope, that doesn't make any sense. Turn right, fly heading 280.
280 on departure. Cool, I think we're live. Let me just make sure.
Canada 855 heavy, cleared ILS 24 left.
Russia 17, cross runway 24 right.
Cleared across.
It's windy today.
West 17.
And 855 heavy Toronto Tower, CRJ mile final, the winds 27012, gusting 18, cleared line runway 24 left.
Clear land 24 left, Air Canada 855.
Okay, I don't know why it says June 29th still. It's not June 29th.
Jazz 257,
CRJ just touching down.
heavy. Departure 128, decimal 8 in your turn. The wind's 26013, gusting 18 knots. Clear takeoff runway 23.
Clear takeoff 23 and airborne will be 28 HS 257.
Russia 17, right Delta, contact ground 1219.
So much better today out here spotting.
Jazz 753 Toronto Tower, line up runway 23. You'll be going as soon as they rotate.
Okay, line up runway 23, Jazz 753.
For some reason, the stream title on YouTube is completely incorrect, so we're going to fix that.
Delta 4 and cross runway 24 right.
Delta 4, cross 24 right, Jazz 1AM.
Cross 24 right if I didn't say it right.
And cross 24 right, Jazz 1AM.
Thanks.
Tower low, it's at 656 with the alarm tuck on the visual.
Okay, I don't know. There might be two streams going.
753, company departs right for you.
That's okay.
Wind 26012, gusting 18 knots. Clear takeoff runway 23.
Three minor just touching down.
Westjet 656 Toronto Tower, that's an Embraer starting to take off roll. Wind 26012, gusting 18. Cleared line runway 23.
Clear line 23, Westjet 656.
Jazz 718, turn right Delta, contact ground 1219er.
Right Delta 219, Jazz 718.
Beautiful.
Arabic Air 4556, ILS 24 left.
Arabic Air 4556 Toronto Tower, wind 27012, gusting 17 knots. Cleared line runway 24 left.
Go to land 24 left, Air 4556.
Bit of a minute here before the next arrival comes in. I'm going to turn the camera volume back on here. There we go. So you can hear the terrible levels of wind that are at Toronto. I don't know why there is two
cross runway 24 right.
streams going. It's okay. Of course, my camera just on my glasses just turned on too. Okay, so let me go back to the other one. Why is there two showing up? What is going on here? Live.
And 855, turn right Delta, contact ground 121 decimal 9.
Right Delta 219, Air Canada 855.
Jazz 237 Toronto Tower, line up runway 23 on departure, turn right. Silly computers, turn right, fly heading 340.
Alright, line up and wait, runway 23, heading 340 on departure, Jazz 237.
Westjet 656, Hotel 4 left hotel, contact ground 12165.
Okay, that's cool. I guess it's this one?
Hello, Air Canada 457 Toronto Tower, number 2, Embraer mile final, wind 26013 knots, clear line runway 24 left.
Clear land 24 left, check line, Air Canada 457.
Jazz 237, departure 128, decimal 8 in the turn, the wind's 24013, gusting 18 knots, clear takeoff runway 23.
Clear takeoff 23, departure on the turn, Jazz 237, happy Canada Day.
Thank you.
Nice little happy Canada Day moment there. Okay. Got a couple more arrivals coming in here. Number 175, little baby sister. To what I get to fly. Quite a bit of windier day out here. And one right in behind it.
Jazz 975, copy parts right. 28 airborne for you. Wind 250, 15 knots, clear takeoff, runway 23.
Takeoff 23, Jazz 975.
Correction, Brickyard 4556, you cross runway 24 right.
Cross 24 right, Brickyard 4556.
Jazz 357, Toronto Tower, line up runway 23.
Hello everyone, welcome.
Climb 5,000 feet and keep the rear in, nope, the CRJ in sight.
Right, Jazz, we'll keep the RJ
Don't worry, I have the same issue, ATC. I called an Embraer, a regional jet one time, and like, no, confirm it's an Embraer. It's like, yes, it's an Embraer, but it's ERJ stands for Embraer Regional Jet. Beautiful 320 by the looks of it, landed down.
Contact ground 1219. Jazz 357, maintain visual separation, departure 28.
So much better for spotting today with the clouds in the background. Not as like it was last time when we were out here.
Thanks, Rouge 1645, Toronto Tower, wind 27013, cleared line runway 24.
Well, good thing is we're getting a constant stream coming down the arrivals today.
And a 457, Delta 4.
For some reason, there's 2 streams running on YouTube, which I'm okay with, I guess. And we're also live over on Twitch too. Looks like another 319. No cube vans today, folks. Let's hope. With it being Canada Day. Happy Canada Day, by the way, everyone.
Cheers.
Nicely done. Roll out on runway 24 left here in Toronto.
Jazz 7192, Toronto Tower, wind 26013 knots, cleared line runway 24 left.
Yeah, sounds like a Jazz coming in.
Roger, thanks for the heads up. Air Can 9, heavy contact departure, 128 decimal airborne, wind 26015
I'm gonna sort my key issue out here.
28 airborne, clear takeoff 23, Air Canada 9. Through 1645, Delta 4, and cross runway 24 right.
You're telling me I haven't dropped a single frame yet? Oh boy. Today is a good day. I don't want to jinx it, but we've not dropped a single frame yet.
And 265, Toronto Tower, line up runway 23.
A lot of departures are going off runway 23 and primary landing runways 24 left today here in Toronto, so there are a few arrivals squeaking in on the north side from what I can tell.
Wind check 27012, gusting 17.
Gusting 17 knots today. Almost straight down the runway though.
45, turn right, Delta, contact ground 119. Cheers.
Very nice done.
And 265, constant service from the heavy, departure 128 decimal.
Okay, we got a minute before the next arrival comes in, but looks like Air India. It's on its way out of Terminal 1 right now.
Jazz 719, Jazz 7192.
Our resident Emirates A380 is not pushed yet either.
Dispatch at 765 Toronto Tower, wind 27011, gust 16, clear line runway 24 left. Where are you parking?
Clear line 24 left, and we're going to Scott Service from there. That's up 667.
Tower, Transat 41 with you on ILS 28.
Air Canada 4, correction, Lufthansa 41 Heavy Toronto Tower, traffic rolling, wind 25015, clear line runway 23.
Clear line runway 23, Air Transat 41 Heavy.
Air Transat 330 on the north side there, that what we can see.
7192, right Delta, contact ground 219.
Yeah, a couple more arrivals coming in here for 24 left, a couple regional jets. Once again, everyone, hello, welcome to the stream today. Happy Canada Day. Thanks for making it out. Lots of people out spotting today. Quite a few people down here, runway 24 left, 6 right, plane spotting. I guarantee there's even more up at the north side spotting near runway 23, watching all the heavies go out. All the heavies end, I guess every single departure will be going off runway 23.
Air Canada 1191, Toronto Tower, line up and wait, runway 23.
Hello, Rouge 2241 Carrick for the ILS 24 left.
Rouge 2241, Toronto Tower, Challenger short final, wind 27011, gust 16, clear line runway 24 left.
Clear line 24 left, Rouge 2241.
I did turn my radio off. Challenger just touched down, signature south, I think. We'll find out here in just a second. I'm totally missing the live ATC recording. Nope, they're going signature midfield.
Hotel, contact ground 1216 knots.
Hotel 2, left hotel 12165.
Got a Rouge coming in next here.
Runway 24 right.
Delta 2 cross 24 right, check your time, just a mile.
Air Canada 1191, departures 128, destinate airborne, wind 25013, gust 18 knots, clear takeoff runway 23. Departures airborne.
Apparently there are 2 CF-18 Hornets on 2-3 currently. Yes, so I know there's 2 titles. One says June 19th. There seems to be 2 YouTube streams today. I don't know why, so there's actually 2 YouTube streams. There's one that says July 1st. Go to the July 1st one. I'm going to try to figure out why the June 29th stream is still going. So I'll try to actually see if I can kill one actively while I'm streaming here. Let's see here. See if that worked.
Rouge 2241 clear to land.
Okay, from Rouge 2241, you work your line runway 23. Thank you.
Okay, just ignore the live ATC there because live ATC slightly delayed, so he probably called that short final as he touched down on 2-4 left here.
Rouge 1542, maintain visual separation, departure 288 airborne.
Rouge 321? 321, yes. 2 CF-18s on runway 23, but the good thing is they'll probably land 23 on the way back as well, but we should see them as they come out this way, so.
Rouge 2241, Delta 4, and cross runway 24 right.
Our wheels up in like a minute. Okay, I'm listening carefully. I'm listening carefully for the Hornets. Mr. Apex Aviation coming in with a big shout out there. Thank you, thank you. Ground Point Niner, God, you sexy man. Glad to see you. AJ, nice to see you, buddy. Or is this Derek?
Just think about it. Let me know what you decide. So 57.
Okay, they're just about to go. I'm keeping an eye. We just had a Rouge rotate off.
Right turn Delta, contact ground 1219.
So we'll play it by ear in just a second. What's going on here? So it's Canada Day here. So actually, everyone has bailed out of the plane spot area here, so I can actually talk like a normal citizen again. And we're about to get, of course, the
takeoff runway 23.
Let's just watch this 330 land first.
Russia 248, Toronto Tower, line up runway 23.
Runway 23, what's 248?
Okay. I haven't seen the Hornets yet. While trying to pan on the camera at the same time here. So yes, it's Canada Day. It is our birthday today here in Canada. So oh, Canada. And we're out at runway 24 left again, getting the arrivals. It's a nice little quiet area. Not too many people come hang out this area. So now I'm going to just cheat a little bit and see if we can get the Hornets as they depart. Let's...
188 Heavy Toronto Tower, line up runway 23 via Quebec, number 2 to go to the 37 at hotel.
Okay, so they haven't launched them yet. So yes, it's our birthday today. Okay, so the July 1st stream ended. So I guess the June 29th stream is probably still active, so I'll figure out. Yeah, so that stream for some reason is still active. So is there some way I can just change the title on this? I can actually do it on here. We're going to just ignore the landers for a second. Let's do this. I don't know why it did this. July 1st. There we go. The title's been changed. I don't know why it started two sources. Also, I got to change one little thing here. Let's just do that. Come back over here. I can't do it on Twitch, but I can do it on here. My glasses are making annoying noises. There we go. Now everything's fixed. Thanks for the point out. Okay. So I got to figure that out next time why it decided to start two sources there. Okay. Back to spotting.
Air India 188 Heavy, contact departure.
Okay, Air India is going. Well, actually, I'll probably see Air India in about 5 seconds because of the delay from the ATC audio. So I hope everyone's doing well. Happy Canada Day to my fellow Canadian compatriots. We're out spotting once again near 24 left. For those that don't know who I am, my name's Mitch. I get to fly airplanes like this in real life. And for my side hustle, is I spend my days off either down in Mexico or out here spotting because I love the summer and I love airplanes. So, oh, cube truck. $321? Yeah, $321. Another arrival coming in here, screaming and hot. There you go. See, now I can see both chats again. Haha. I totally missed Twitch chats the other day, so sorry about that, Twitch. Now I can see Twitch chats. I've still not seen Air India rotate yet.
Continue Delta ground 1219.
Delta Good Air, Delta 613.
Russia 2521, Toronto Tower, Airbus short final, wind 2608, gusty 17, clear line runway 24 left.
Clear line 24 left, traffic headwind, 2121.
Here we go. Should be Avianca, Laksa.
Access 626, exit Delta 8 and cross runway 24 right.
Delta 8 and cross 24 left, Laksa 626.
Access 626, correct, cross runway 24 right.
24 right, Laksa 626, thank you.
Jazz 773, caution turbulence from the heavy. Departures 128 decimal airborne. The winds are 28015, gusting 22 knots. Clear takeoff runway 23.
It's takeoff to 3, departure in the air, just 773.
Beautiful.
All up jet 300, inbound on the ILS for runway 23.
Upjet 300, Toronto Tower, CRJ rolling, winds 28014, gusting 22 knots. Cleared land runway 23, where are you parking?
Runway 23, we're going up Skytrain.
Oh no.
Thank you, any left turn off?
The camera almost did really good there.
Max 626, continue Delta, contact ground 1219.
1219, Max 626, good day, thank you.
Sorry, guys.
Clark 11 flight, full position, traffic 2.5 back landing. You'll be going behind them. On departure, will be a VFR climb of 3,000 feet on runway head. On departure, will be runway heading 3,000, Clark 11 is ready departure.
Okay, straight out departure for the Hornet flight now. So they are after one aircraft to landing.
Shed 2521, Delta 4 and
By the sounds of it.
24 right.
By the sounds of it.
Delta 4 and cleared across 24 right for left jet 2521.
Okay, so before we get the Hornets going, oh, that's not good. Before we get the Hornets going out here, I absolutely burned like a crisp the other day out there, so I was smart this time and loaded up on sunscreen today. But yes, it's Canada Day, so it's Canada Day celebration, so there's two F-18s, I think. CF-18s that are just about to launch off 23, but they are heading southbound, so we're hoping that we're going to get them as they go overhead here. So I don't think I'm in the best spot for the departure, but definitely in the best spot for what we're going to see here in just a minute.
2521, hold short Delta, contact ground 1219.
Short Delta, ground. West Shed 2521, have a great day.
Renee 36, do the taxiway closures. Delta 2 is your best exit if able.
Delta 2,
Okay. Now we just wait.
Mark 11, line up and wait, runway 23. Line up and wait, 3, Lark 11.
Lark. That's their call sign today, is Lark. Also, can we just marvel at actually how the weather is today? It's so much more manageable with the conditions. I mean, there is some weather out to the east there, but super nice today. Okay, Emirates A380 is pushed back to Dubai in a bit. Just waiting for these CF-18s to launch off runway 23. We do have a couple arrivals still coming down here. Runway 24 left. It is the primary arrival runway. That's why I love spotting out here. So, but it seems like, oh, man, I should have gone up near 33 left today because all the traffic's getting taken down Foxtrot there, which is super cool. Like you get a nice up close of like all these airplanes that are just taxiing by. So, okay, back to the action.
11 contact departure 128 decimal 8 in the air, monitor guard with 300, 10 gusting 20 knots, your clear takeoff runway 23.
28 airborne, takeoff runway 23, Lark 1120.
Okay, they're going. Let's spot these CF-18s. They'll be up quick.
Aircan 72 Toronto Tower, wind 270, 10 gusting 15 knots, clear to line runway 24 left.
I can hear them. There they are.
Tower 7, Romeo Charlie on a visual for 23.
Mitch calling Toronto Tower, continue approach number 1, traffic just going to position, wind 300, 10 gusting 20 knots.
7 Romeo Charlie.
Cruise 1532 Toronto Tower, line up wait, runway 23.
Oops, I'm a little ahead of the other one. There he is.
Air Sprint 836, cross runway 248. Right, Air Sprint 836.
Oh, there they go. We'll keep an eye on them. I guarantee when they come back to Toronto, they might get an overhead break, so we'll just keep an eye on that as they come back to Toronto in a bit. We'll have to listen out for them.
Tower 1300, 10 gusting 20 knots, clear takeoff runway 23. Airspain 836, contact ground 1219. 1219, airspain 836.
Sorry guys, I'm trying to watch the CF-18s at the same time just to see if they're doing anything. I don't want to get caught off guard.
Charlie Tower, wind 300, 10, gusting 20 knots, clear to line runway 23. Where are you parking today? Clear line 23, signature.
Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to turn behind me here. Where are they? Okay, they're heading southbound towards the shoreline over Mississauga. They're just forming up right now from what I can see. The fence is in the way, so I would totally pan around. Actually, let's try it.
Wind 260, 10 knots, clear to line runway 24 left.
Or are they? I lost them again. Fence is in the way. You can kind of see them right there. They've just formed up on each other. They're like those little blurbs. Everyone's like, oh my goodness, I'm sick now.
Target Air Canada 25, left 4 left. Air Canada 25, heavy challenge star number 2, flying 321 traffic, short final, 270, 10 knots, clear line runway 24 left.
I'm out at just off the end of 6 right here, spotting for 24 left arrivals right now.
72, contact ground 1219.
I'm not up near 23 because I guaranteed everybody is up near 23 today, and I wanted to get the arrivals again today. So, and this is honestly the best spot. I love an unobstructed view. That is my big thing. So having, as you can see here, straight down the runway, I'm over the fence here. I love not having to pan into a fence. That's my big thing. I'm very like OCD when it comes to that. So there's our next arrival coming up. I just gotta adjust my tripod just a smidge. It's just moved on me just a little bit. Okay, there we go.
Air Canada 25, heavy just confirming clear to line runway 24 left. Air Canada 25, you are clear to line 128, 15, gusting 20 knots. Clear to line Air Canada 25. Air Canada 104, Delta 8, cross runway 248.
Oh, thank you for the kind compliment. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying to get out here as much as I can now. So, oh, you want to know what? The 321 came down to Delta 8.
641, Toronto Tower, a lot of weight, runway 23. I think it's 23, it's like 641.
Okay, back over to the heavy.
104, as you cross, contact ground 1219. Over the ground 419 on the other side, Air Canada. Southern Romeo Charlie, exit left. Left turn onto Hotel 3. We have to bring you back around the other way for the north end as the area is closed off the right. Okay, left on Hotel 3. That's not Metro. Southern Romeo Charlie, and stay this frequency, okay? With you, thank you. That's not Metro. Southern Romeo Charlie, Hotel 3, Hotel, and hold short 33 right for now. Hotel 3, Hotel, hold short 3, quick to your right. That's not Metro.
Nicely done.
641 Toronto Tower, 1260, 15, gusting 20 knots, zero clear takeoff runway 23. Canada 171 Toronto Tower, a lot of weight, runway 23.
I might have to run to the car here and grab the sunscreen. Oh, wait, the sunscreen should be in the bag here, actually. Let me check. I don't want to burn again like the other day. Stand by, folks. I got to check. Oh, the sunscreen is with me. Bonus. Sharky, hello. Nice to see you.
302, minus 24 left. 302, Cox Foxway Turtle, 330 landed ahead, 123.
I'm going to liberate my arm and neck with sunscreen.
825, right turn on Delta 8, cross runway 24 right. Right turn Delta 8, cross 24 right, Air Canada 825.
There we go.
Continue across runway 23, left Juliet.
Much better.
Across 23, left Juliet, that's running intro.
Okay, well, Air Canada, the 330, also went off at Delta 8.
Air Canada 138, Toronto number 2, flying E2 traffic, currently 3.5 final, 128, 10, gusting 20 knots.
And one of my company's airplanes is just about to land on runway 24 left. So for those that don't know, I do fly the next airplane in real life, and this is just my hobby on the side. So, what's up, Captain? I wish. What's up? Catch them at the 18s today. I did. I just saw them launch off. I saw them make the short southbound turn towards Mississauga. And we're hoping once they make the turn back, hopefully they'll get like an overhead brake or something if our friends at YYZ Tower are going to give them something nice tonight. Now, I don't have leverage. I can't message somebody. I could message somebody, but I think it's probably his day off today because it is Canada Day. So. Porter Airlines E195 E2. Beautifully done. Great airplane to fly, by the way. I love flying the E195 E2. Full fly-by-wire like an Airbus. Big engines, as you can see. It's a really fun airplane to fly. Emirates is not taxied yet. Still waiting on them to taxi out. Keep an eye on them. Just be a minute for the next arrival. So once again, happy Canada Day, everyone. Thanks for coming out to the stream. I was kind of in the middle of my introduction last time, but my name's Mitch. I operate the E195 E2 for Canadian Airline, and actually the only airline in North America that operates the E195 E2. I don't say the airline just because I don't represent the airline, but with saying that, anybody has any aviation-related questions, feel free to please let me know down in the chat. We'll try our best to answer them when we can. And thanks again for joining us.
Tower, west to 426 with you, final 24 left.
426, number 2, flying 320 traffic, short final, 1280, 20 knots, clear line, away 24 left.
Clear line 24 left, west to 426.
Quarter 302, contact ground, 1209.
21,
302, Vancouver to Toronto. I know that one by heart. Beautiful. Or just a minute till the next arrival here. Come back over here to Emirates. I can't see the F-18s. I'm dying. Is the F-35 at? I don't know. I think they'll be here for CA, yes, the Canadian International Air Show, which will be at the end of August, early September. And I plan, at least I plan to have the time off, and I will drag all my equipment down to that. I'll be live streaming it down there too. So I'm trying to get out here more and more and more. This is rare for me. 2 streams in 3 days is super rare for me. So. What other military airplanes in Toronto? I can hear the roar of the airplanes. I don't think there's any other military airplanes, just the 2 CF-18s that are flying around today.
Tower Porter 158, cleared the ILS 24 left.
158, number 2, flying 737, traffic, short final, 1280, 15 up to 20 knots, clear line, away 24 left.
Line 24 left, Porter 158.
Aircraft 3616, keep that 37 to safe, visual departure, a lot of away, runway 23.
So a big misconception that I always see is that airplanes and pilots, they're always trying to go for butter landings. Now, it's just a bonus if you get a butter, especially on a short runway like 24 left here in Toronto. The idea is to get it down and get it stopped in a relatively short amount of time. So as you can see, WestJet here, they had no issues making the Delta 4 exit, which is like 5,300 feet from the start of the runway. So it's not about always being smooth, it's about being safe and getting people where they're supposed to be in one piece. So sometimes if you have one of those firm landings, it's exactly what you're looking for.
Turn on Delta 4, cross runway 248.
We're slowly watching Emirates here as the wind starts to pick up, so you're definitely going out to the International Air Show. Well, that's what we like to see. I know the last couple of years it's been like really hard to get tickets, so everyone's had to go to the free area and stuff. So I'm probably gonna buy my tickets ahead of time and try to get a good spot. But I got to make sure I get the days off of work, make sure I'm not flying. So. Well, I appreciate the fine comment. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you next time, Sharky. Okay, here we go. Another company airplane of mine.
766, squawk code 0522, please.
0522, coming up for Canada 626.
66, contact departure 128, decimal
28, Air Canada 626.
Beautiful.
3616, tower, contact departure 128, decimal 8.
Just another moment. Emirates still has not moved. Let me just check over. Anybody at Twitch yet?
Before I can let you go. 158, next right turn Delta 4, cross runway 24 right.
158, done that flight a few times.
After Tower American 1876, approaching Kira.
1876, tower number 2,
Also, everyone, there's a Discord channel. I think everything should be in the description down below. On YouTube, at least. On Twitch, if you go into the little panels on Twitch, you'll be able to find access to every bit of social media that is linked to this channel. Channels, plural.
76 tower 129, 015, gusting 20 knots, clear takeoff runway 23.
Clear takeoff 23, Jazz 876.
Beautifully done. So that was textbook right there. So auto brake's doing its magic if they're using it today. Reverse, as you can see, is out. Speed brakes are doing their thing, slowing the aircraft down and bringing people home, or bringing people to their vacation potentially. Well, a few more coming down the approach here in just a minute. Let's check up on Emirates. They still have not moved. Keep an eye out for the CF-18s. We haven't heard them yet. I know Mr. Apex is probably like watching it like a hawk, waiting for them make their way back.
76 tower, contact departure 128, decimal 8.
188, good day, Jazz 876.
I always love getting the looks when people drive by on the road here. People are like, what is that setup he has? I know I'm not the only one with a stupid setup like this. But it's fun. That's what I love about it. Beautiful. And just like that, there'll be another one right behind this one. I just see them stacked up on the approach for 2-4 left. Let's just zoom out just a bit here so you can kind of see. It's better at nighttime. But another one right there. Got a Dreamliner. There's another one just in the clouds behind it.
Candy 29 heavy inside Kirk.
Candy 29 heavy channel tower, wind 280, 15, gusting 20 knots, you're clear to land runway 24 left.
Okay, we'll get ready on the Dreamliner here.
1811, contact ground 1209 right Delta. 1876 right turn there on Delta 4, cross runway 24 right.
Right, Delta 4, cross 24 right, American 1876.
It's getting a little gusty out here now. Only if it was gusty the other way, it'd be perfect for plane spotting on the 6s today. Beautiful Dreamliner.
1876, contact ground 1219.
719, American 1876.
Oh boy. See what I mean about like not making every landing smooth? That was perfect textbook landing right there. Right, probably right inside the touchdown zone where it needed to be. And I would not be surprised if they don't make Delta 4 here with the wind today. But they roll it down to Delta 8, even better. So when I make these references about Delta 4, Delta 8, I'm talking about the taxiways here in Toronto. So that's how we, as pilots, navigate when we're on the ground, is using taxiways, and they are, of course, assigned a designated code. So as you can see, the Streamliner is actively getting off on the Delta 4 exit, and then they're going to cross runway 24 right. Beautifully done. Well, bit of a lull, just because it's a heavy, and it looks like a medium behind the heavy here, so. Emirates still has not moved. Just we'll do our momentary Emirates update. They have pushed, they have not moved. So. High life, flight level 420. What's up? How's it going? Over on Twitch. Once again, we're on YouTube as well. We're on Twitch as well. So feel free to check out both. You're getting the exact same stream on both. .37. 737 short final. Air Canada Dreamliner's just cleared crossing runway 24 right. We were talking about this the other day, where there has to be, behind a heavy airplane, a certain amount of separation for a medium weight class aircraft. So with 737 is a medium weight class aircraft. So that's why there was a bit of a moment here when there was no airplanes landing. Beautifully done. Oh, a little smoke from him there. So you're going to see this airplane. It says swoop on it. I can promise you it's not swoop, it's WestJet. As they pull off the runway here. What's up? Oh, you know. We're out having a wonderful day at Toronto Pearson. Just getting some plane spotting done.
2709, right turn on Delta 4, cross runway 24 right.
Delta 4, cross 24 right,
And it should be a United Airbus just behind this guy. Coming in. Wow, it's actually starting to clear up to the west a little bit here. Clouds are breaking up a bit, and it's actually what they forecasted. They were calling forecasted rain showers at about 12 o'clock. It never really got into that, and now it's actually turned out to be a lovely afternoon here. I'll show you once this United Airbus lands.
709, contact ground 1219. 2709, yes, you are clear across and contact ground 219. Clear across and 219.
Oh, coming down to Delta 8 today.
1688, next right turn on Delta 4, cross runway 24 right.
Next, unable Delta 4, United 1688.
Back is cross Delta 8.
Delta 8, cross 24 right, United 1688. For 1675, Zurich inbound.
There's 1675, Toronto Tower, number 2, following 737 short final, wind 260, 15, gusting 20 knots, clear to land runway 24 left.
Clear land 24 left for 1675.
Oh, they just got off in time. Because he's touching down right now. He just got off in time. There were actually, when I was streaming the other day, there was a go around for an Air Canada Max right after I turned the stream off. It was like impeccable timing.
Cross, contact ground 1219.
1219, cross United 1688.
Beautifully done. Oh, a few more coming down the arrival too. Exactly. Save the gear. Exactly. Well, we got a May here. I'm just going to show you. You can see it looks very daunting to the east here. And we come over to the west. Nice, beautiful blue skies back to the east. Daunting. TCUs. Nothing that's write home about though.
Make our reach 1949 whiskey on the LS 257.
That's 2773, contact ground 1219.
2192.
Cruise
'Kay.
1949 from start number 2.
We're gonna just pan over the main terminal. I just gotta check one setting quickly, and we're gonna look at Emirates because Emirates is having a fit over here. Something's going on. So just give me 2 seconds here. I just want to try something quickly. Don't worry, I'm not gonna go anywhere. This shouldn't, keyword shouldn't, disconnect the stream. Oh, is it not gonna let me add an output? It's not gonna let me add an output, is it? Interesting. Okay, we'll try next time. There's no worry.
Rouge 1675, cross runway 24 right on Delta 4.
Cross 24 right, Delta 4.
Okay, I'm gonna take a swig of water and get this next aircraft. Oh, just in time. Then we'll actually have a minute between arrivals.
675, contact ground 21.
Ground point.
Yeah, get them to do the fly by the tower, and then they can join for an overhead break.
Oh, did we hear that? Okay, so what that was, what we just heard is the CF-18s are on their way back, but the way controllers talk to each other is they have their own little intercom systems, like essentially like making a phone call. And what he was probably talking to a terminal controller, and the tower controller was like to him, but he broadcasted on the frequency at the same time. Was do a flyby of the tower, then join the downwind. So, if I'm a betting man from past experience, judging by what the wind is doing, they're going to come in over the north here. They'll break into the downwind and they'll land on 23. So, we'll have to keep an eye out. And there's a bit of a lull in arrival traffic right now too. So, this actually might be a good opportunity to catch some super cool CF-18 flyovers here. So, that's what I'm gonna say. That's my guess. Okay, so I'm a betting man that Emirates isn't going to Dubai today. They have been pulled back onto the gate. So that means, unfortunately, we're not getting an A380 departure today, which is okay. But what that means as well is there's a lot of people that are not going to be making it to Dubai today. That was a greaser of a landing, wasn't it? Okay. So Scandinavian 321 Neo. I see him just out in the distance. Like I said, there was a bit of a moment of no arrivals. Now, we're going to start getting a few more international arrivals. We should get Lufthansa soon. 747-400, the wonderful Queen of the Skies, which will pretty much always land on 24 left. Unless you get a guy that's like, I want runway 23 today. But we're going to hope for 24 left for Lufthansa. Oh my goodness. The wind is like blowing my production gear everywhere. Are the jets landing at Toronto? We were just talking about that, so I'll zoom this back out and describe to you what we just heard. So, What we just heard was the tower controller. Whoops. The tower controller was talking to the terminal controller and accidentally broadcasted on the frequency at the same time and said, like, yep, they're cool with them doing an overhead break. So it sounds like they're going to probably, if I'm a betting man, just knowing how the flow works for Toronto with them landing 2-4 left, is they're going to have the Hornets come overhead here. And then they'll join the right downwind for runway 23 and land runway 23. So I think we're in a prime spot for the flyover, which is super cool. So if you want to send this link out to your friends and stuff, I would appreciate it. But we're gonna keep a listen out because I think it's like Talon Flight or something like that of some sort. So we're gonna listen for them.
3608, maintain this separation with a 220 ahead. Wind is 280, 15 gusting 20 knots. Clear takeoff runway 23.
Maintain visual separation runway 23. Clear for takeoff runway 3608.
In the meantime, we do have a couple more arrivals. We have Scandinavian coming in from Copenhagen.
663, got a pair of 18s, 10 miles final. You also.
But I could be wrong. I could be wrong with the Hornets.
Going immediate behind the Embraer.
We're set to go for Westjet 663.
Westjet 663, a lot of weight, runway 23, keep the 170 inside visual departure.
Line up and wait, we'll keep the previous traffic inside Westjet 663.
With 3608, disregard the visual, I need you to roll.
Oh, now we're 3608.
Canada 416, contact departure 1288.
1288 and head out for 160.
Tower, Mark 11 flight with you, 9 miles for the initial runway 23.
Mark 11 Toronto Tower, continue approach number 1, runway 23, 37, just going to position, it'll be takeoff plane momentarily, wind 27010, gusting 20 knots.
Mark 11 6 remarks.
Oh, I see them. Okay, we're gonna disregard the arrivals. Where's the tower? There's the tower. I just saw them. Okay, cool.
Clear to land runway 24 left, Bouge 69.
Westjet 663 Tower, wind 270, 15 gusting 20 knots, without delay, cleared immediate takeoff runway 23. 11, it's your choice, but would you like to do a flyby the tower and split the tower and cap height, or is there a 15 gusting 20 knots without delay, cleared immediate takeoff runway 23? 11, is like to do the initial and control tower in the middle of the field and split the tower with on either side.
Mark 11, I'm visual of the tower, but not sure what the quick question is.
Mark 11, roger, your number 1, runway 23.
Runway 23, Mark 11.
Runway 3608, contact departure 28.
Oh, departure of your runway 663.
663, contact departure 128, that's fine.
Okay, so that was cool. But the bummer part,
And even 949, cross runway 248, contact ground 1219.
Cross to the right, ground 119.
the bummer part of that was he did not understand the instruction of what Tower was saying. So Tower was trying to say, let me go back here. We can excuse the jets for a second landing on 24 left here. Was they wanted them to split the tower, which would have been cool because they would have come right at me. So we'll try to get them as they land here. I can see them. He's right here.
And 949, contact ground 219. Bridge 1623, cross runway 248.
Cross runway 248,
Wind check 290, 15 gusting 20 knots for runway 23.
Mark.
Oh, that's a bummer. I was really hoping because they asked for the overhead brake, and they didn't do the overhead brake. I'm a little bummed by that. That was all right. Pretty cool. Now we got another bit of a little bit of a moment here between traffic coming into Toronto on 2-4 left. This is like right at the dead period where there's a 15-minute like window of. Hold on, I'm trying to listen to what this is. Interesting.
11 due to closures, exit left Hotel 4 if you're able.
111, Hotel 4 on the left. Hotel 4 on the left.
God. Looking at, they will not be landing the sixes as I get blown around here at Toronto.
Tower, continue approach number 1, runway 23, crossing traffic, wind 290, 15 gusting 20 knots. When you're down and established, it'll be a left turn out due to closures, left turn off the runway due to closures.
Okay, we have Air Canada 330 coming in from Stockholm. Slightly in behind it, a Transat from Dublin.
Hotel, cross runway 15 right, hold short runway 15 left. You are parking
a Aer Lingus from Dublin, an A350 from Paris Charles de Gaulle, 777 from Barcelona, 777 from Lisbon. So it's going to get busy in the next little bit here. Just a little bit of a lull just at the moment, but that's okay. I'm curious to know what's going on with Emirates over there, though. They pushed, and they haven't done anything since then. So, okay, let me just step back over my bags here. So, you listen to live ATC, people put the live ATC on their streams, and you listen to it, and you're always hearing these interesting things. Canada has its own little ICAO phraseology that's a little bit different than kind of the rest of the world. I say rest of the world, like USA, and is a big difference in some aspects, but it's kind of like a hybrid of the US system as well as the ICAO system. And it works well for the most part, but I think it totally causes the CF-18s a little confusion because like, yeah, you want to split the tower? And they're like military guys that are like so like hot on it. You might not even just heard them either, but that would have been super cool if they split the tower and like would have broke off this way and one broke off the other way. But hey, the Toronto Air show's in 2 months anyway, so we'll be able to see some cool stuff then. So I'm not too worried about it. So yes, for anybody that's new here, welcome to the stream. My name's Mitch. You'll see it in the description on Twitch. You can go on YouTube and look as well. For anybody who's known me for a long time, they've known me as Ehviator. I did a little bit of a rebrand to Ehviator Productions. The reason for that is doing the plane spotting stuff at the airport here. It's something I like to do for fun. But my daytime job, when I'm not actually out here standing in the sun, is actively flying airplanes. I work for a commercial airline in Canada flying the E195 E2. There's only one North American operator that flies it, so I'll let you do a quick Google search and you can figure out who it is. And that's my daytime job. So tomorrow, for example, tomorrow morning, nice and early, I'm off to St. John's, finishing my night in Ottawa tomorrow. And yeah, anybody that has any aviation-related questions, feel free to put them in the chat. That's the one thing I kind of try to be different about is there might be people with detailed questions that they've always wanted to ask, like other plane spotter streamers, and they're like very apprehensive to do so because of how detailed they could be. But I say no question is a question that you're forgetting to ask. So honestly, ask that question, and I'll try my best to answer it. So I see a 37 just joining final here. We got a few more minutes just before he's here, probably about 2 minutes until he's in the flare off on runway 24 left here. So one question somebody might ask is why with them on a 24 flow today or westbound flow, would I be down at the far end of the runway? The reason for that is this spot, out of the few spots that are at Pearson, have unobstructed views. This one has an unobstructed view straight pretty much down the runway. The only downside to that is they're landing like 2.5 kilometers away from me and then rolling out right here and then getting off and crossing runway 24 right. So that's the only downside. I could be up near runway 23, the infamous 23 where there used to be the Petro Canada. There is no Petro Canada there anymore, unfortunately. But the issue with up there is there's so much road traffic and it's an obstructed view. And if I showed you like what the setup looked on the ground here, I'll show you this quickly, just so you can kind of get an idea. The amount of stuff that I'd have to drag with me out to runway 23 across the street and stuff would be just insanity. So I'm saying that I like unobstructed views. I like being able to do a little bit of broadcasting like this as well. Like I said, to kind of help people out and understand aviation a little bit more. But we have an airplane short final. Let's get back to the action, and hopefully it picks up here over the next little bit.
Toronto Tower, wind 280, 15 gusting 20 knots, clear takeoff runway 23.
Beautifully done. Fleshed new livery, modern livery, current livery on a 737-800. We have one just slightly in behind it, as you can see there right at the top of the frame. Honestly, the weather is a lot better than it was the other day. I'll tell you that. Because the other day it was scorching and I ended up getting a burn.
903 Heavy Toronto Tower, wind 300, 15 gusting 20 knots, clear to land runway 24 left.
Clear to land 24 left, Air Canada 903.
Okay, 903, A330. This is the one we were talking about. Just coming in a short final here.
658, cross runway 24 right on Delta.
Wind's turning a little bit more into a crosswind as well too. So
My mistake, Delta 4.
Yeah.
as you can see, we'll just pan over to the windsock here quickly.
Aircraft 3648 Tower, contact. Contact ground 219.
219, listen, 658, yeah.
Tube truck. Wonderfully done. I'm gonna put some more sunscreen on my arms. There we go. It's always important to be protected. Oh. 18-wheeler coming by. Let's do some truck sim spotting. Ready?
And 903, cross runway 24 right on Delta 4.
Cross 24 right on Delta 4, Canada 903.
There you go. I've done my my due diligence and done my truck spotting for the day. And Emirates is broken. Oh, excuse me. Okay, we have another arrival just slowly making its appearance here. The sun has gone behind a cloud, which is like the saving grace of the day right now. Because now I'm not going to cook for like 2 minutes.
Over the ground, Air Canada 903.
903, 219.
Thanks.
Target Air Transat 231, ILS 24 left.
Transat 231, Toronto Tower, 1300, 15 gusting 20 knots, clear to land runway 24 left.
Go land 24 left, Air Transat 231.
Okay, Air Transat coming in 321. I think this was from Dublin. Somebody could correct me on that. Let's go back over to him. Ooh, nice little pan. Don't make anybody sick on the stream. There we go. Making that Delta 4 exit as we've been talking about today. Beautiful. Well, we got another minute here. It's going to pick up again. Okay, can we find out if Emirates fully canceled? Does somebody want to look online to see if Emirates has canceled yet? I think it's Emirates 242 is the outbound flight. If anybody's curious to see if it's just fully delayed or if it's been canceled, because they pushed, and about 20 minutes ago they got pulled right back into the gate. So.
Here at 4556 Toronto Tower, line up weight, runway 23. 23 line up weight.
They totally forgot to clear Transat across and Transat.
4556, disregard, hold short, runway 23. I just noticed something on your flow time.
Hold short.
Excuse me. Okay, Transat's doing something now.
United 2144 is ILS 24 left.
Brickyard 4556, unfortunately I can't let you go till after 47. Can I get you to taxi onto the hard surface of Quebec and hold short, runway 23?
Alright, onto the hard surface of Quebec and hold short at 23 for 4556.
That's across the whole line and then hold short of the hard surface for runway 23.
Alright, we'll cross the
Guess
whole
it's
line
dead
and
up near
hold
23.
short on Quebec at the hard surface for 4556.
Roger. 231, cross runway 24 right on Delta 4, contact ground 1219.
Cross 24 Delta 4 over to ground train, Air Transat 231. 2144
Sorry, guys.
is ILS 24 left.
2144 Toronto Tower, 1290, 15 gusting 25 knots, clear to land runway 24 left.
24 left, clear line 2144.
And over 4881 Toronto Tower, line up weight, runway
Okay.
23, number 1 to go at hotel. And
We have
that'll be about
1,
2 minutes
2,
before
3 airplanes on the arrival now
Alright,
for
line up
24
weight,
left. So
runway
welcome to
23
the
at
afternoon
hotel.
rush at Toronto
Over
Pearson.
4881.
It's about time. Looks like we have a United first customer on the stream now. How's everyone's Canada Day going? I know I'm having a wonderful day. Taking in avions. Nicely done.
Low Rouge 1549 approaching QRX 24 left.
This 1549, Toronto Tower number 2, flowing 319 traffic, a mile final, wind 29010, gusting 20 knots, clear to line runway 24 left.
Clear line 24 left, Rouge 1549.
Number 488, 1 tower, wind 29015, gusting 20 knots, clear takeoff, runway 23.
Clear takeoff runway 23, number 4881.
Brickyard 4556 Toronto Tower, there's traffic, 13 final, I'm going to get you airborne before he's down, line up wait, runway 23.
23, line up from way, Brickyard 4556.
One of the heavies is guaranteed one on the 23.
Tower low, Sherman Quebec, November. Actually, visual approach on 24 left.
Number Quebec, November, Toronto Tower number 2, flowing 319 traffic, 2.5 final, wind 29015, gusting 20 knots, clear to line runway 24 left.
We're clear to land at 24 left, Sherman Quebec, November.
One tower, contact departure 128 decimal point.
1288, 748 6 you.
United 2144 Delta 8, cross runway 248.
Delta 8, cross 24, United 2144.
I gotta take another sip of water.
2144 after
It's
crossing,
dry out
contact
here.
ground 1219.
After crossing 219, United 2144.
Good truck. Here comes Aer Lingus.
Toronto Tower, Air France 356 Heavy established ILS 23.
356 Heavy Toronto Tower, continue approach number 1, runway 23, departing at Embraer 10280.
So Air France went to 23.
A couple miles.
That's sad.
I copied Air France 356.
Rouge 1549, a right turn on Delta 4, cross runway 248.
Delta 4 cross to right, Rouge 1549.
Brickyard 4556 Tower 1280 at 15 knots, clear takeoff runway 23. Good. 549 after crossing, contact ground 1219, hold short Delta.
She will hold short Delta and contact ground Rouge 1549 PM.
We'll pan over to the north side. We'll catch Air France. Whoops, that's a little bit too much of a pan there.
356 Heavy Tower 1280, 15 gusting 20 knots, clear to line runway 23. France 356 Heavy Tower 1280, 15 gusting 20 knots, clear to line runway 23.
Just around runway 23, Air France 356 Heavy.
Brickyard 4556 Tower, contact departure 128.
And there's Air France. All right, Imperial Charles de Gaulle.
4556, good day.
Wonderful. Now let's hope those Air Canada 777s that are making their way in are assigned runway 24 left.
Now we'll go to the next November Delta 4 cross runway 24 right.
Cleared across 24 right, channel 1 ahead of us.
It's turning out to be a really nice day, especially with it like almost raining earlier. It's just the humidity's kind of gone, the heat's kind of back. It's not as bad as it was earlier, I can tell you that. Once again, we'll give a little bit of a moment here before our next arrival, so we're just going to enjoy the views of Terminal 1 with the broken Emirates A380, I assume which is a broken Emirates A380. You'll see Aer Lingus just pop back into frame here in just a moment too. Killer thing about being out here is trying to stay hydrated. We've gone through a bottle of water, about to go through another one.
Press 356 heavy left on the hotel, 2 left hotel, contact ground 121.
As you can see, all the international traffic for this evening getting ready to leave. It gets very busy around anywhere between 6 and 8 o'clock here at Toronto is when stuff gets really, really, really busy. Okay. Take a quick look.
1300, 15 gusting 20 knots, clear to land runway 24 left.
Clear to land 24 left, Air Canada 160.
Okay, so Air Canada 162 coming in from Edmonton, followed by Piedmont 5884 coming in from Philadelphia. It's an Embraer 145. Slightly in behind that's a 220 for Air Canada 415 inbound from Montreal. And then it looks like, judging by the next arrival, let's see here. It will probably be Air Canada 1042 from Austin, another 220, and then we're going to get the Barcelona 777 in behind it. So, and then we have, oh man, we have a few 777s making their way in. It's about to get really busy. We're about to get like heavy hour here at Toronto. Okay, back to spotting. Whoops.
Harpy 192 medevac coming up on 15 left on Juliet.
Harpy 192 medevac, Toronto Tower at intersection runway 15 left, line up and wait runway 23.
Right at the intersection with Juliet, 15 left, lining up 23 for Harpy 192 medevac.
Tower Piedmont 5884, ILS 24 left. Piedmont 5884, Toronto Tower 1300, 15 gusting 25 knots, clear to land runway 24 left.
Piedmont 5884 is cleared to land 24 left.
Right turn on Delta 8, sorry, cross runway 24 right.
Delta 8, clear to cross runway 24 right for Air Canada 162.
RP 192 medevac, airborne turn left heading 180. Surface wind is 280, 15 gusting 20 knots, clear takeoff runway 23.
180, clear for takeoff runway 23 from 15 left, Harpy 192 medevac. And we just stay with you for Harpy 192 medevac?
Okay, stay with me for now, yes. Contact ground 1219 or after crossing.
219 after crossing Air Canada 162.
Beautiful. What a sequence there. Air Canada Max, followed by Piedmont, so American Eagle, American E145 coming in from Philadelphia. Next arrival just a moment away. It's really starting to stack up out there, from what I can see. Also, this Heartbeat medevac is just about to take off, which I believe is a Beech 1900. So I'm just waiting because I got a 180 heading. Just waiting to see if I can see them get airborne because they'll be coming this way.
B192 medevac, contact departure 1288.
288 now, Heartbeat 192 medevac, bye.
Air Canada 415 Toronto Tower, 1300, 15 gusting 20 knots, clear to land runway 24 left.
Clear land 24 left, Air Canada 45.
Okay, so they took off. Where are they?
5884, next right turn on Delta 4, cross runway 24 right.
They got a 180 heading after departure. Okay, I'm officially blind, everyone. I did not see this 1900. And I still not see this 1900. Okay, we got a 220.
After crossing, contact ground 1219.
219 on the other side, Piedmont 5884. Air Canada 1042 on the LS 24 left.
1042 Toronto Tower, number 2, flying Airbus 220 traffic, currently mile final, wind 300, 15 gusting 20 knots, clear to land runway 24 left.
Clear line runway 24 left, again 1042.
Next arrival just coming in. It's getting really windy out here. Oh, as my prediction stands, there was two 220s back to back, and I believe that is the triple right behind the 220 afterwards. So I believe this 220 is inbound from Austin, Texas.
415, right turn on Delta 4, cross 124 right.
Delta 4, cross 24 right, Air Canada 415.
Delta 5 after crossing, contact ground 1219.
After crossing, 219, Air Canada 45.
And our first triple of the day. Let's go.
Toronto Tower, Canada 821, ILS 24 left.
That's a great way to cause an accident.
821 heavy, Toronto Tower, clear land 24 left, wind 300, 16 gusting 22. Clear land 24 left, Air Canada 821. Circuit to the 1042, turn right there in Delta 4 cross, 24 right, call 219. Delta 4 cross 24 right, 219.
Some car just like decided to slam on his brakes right here. Keep truck. You probably heard the honk. There's 3 other cars behind him. But back to the note on hand. Beautiful Air Canada 777 just touching down runway 24 left.
1032, turn up 2, pulling a heavy close in. Wind 290, 15 gusting 22, clear land 24 left. Clear land 24 left, Air Canada 1032.
back by the third one.
Good 145, devise ready.
Canada 145 is ready at Hotel.
Air Canada 145, line up runway 23.
Line up runway 23, Air Canada 145. Target A0 turns at 327 coming up QRX for 24 left.
Today 21 cross, 24 right, call 219.
Cross 24 right, call 219, Air Canada 81.
Turns at 327, Toronto turn up to following traffic about 2 miles final, continue.
Beautiful.
Yep, we got
What an airplane.
We'll continue.
Love the 777. Yeah, we're graced with another 320, or 320, 220.
Good 145, call 28.8 once airborne, wind 270 at 14 gusting 20, quick takeoff 23.
28.8 airborne, quick takeoff 23, Air Canada 145.
Beautiful. Well, once again, guys and girls, thank you for joining us today. Really appreciate it, as always. If you haven't done so already, make sure you click that like button, click the subscribe button as well over on YouTube, click the follow button over on Twitch if you're over there watching on Twitch, just to get notifications next time we are live. Holy wind, Batman. It's really starting to pick up like they forecasted it too.
At 327, clear to land 24 left, 280, 16 gusting 22.
Clear to land 24 left, Air Trans 327.
Go to the 1032, turn right there and Delta 4, cross 24 right.
Delta 4 across 24 left, correction 24 right, yeah, Canada.
Go to the 1032, call 219.
Air Canada 1032, see you. Tower Charlie Fox, Mike Papa, November, visual 24 left.
Okay, it looks like a couple of heavies went onto the north runway. Of course they did. So as Transat crosses here, we'll slide over to the left, and you'll see one of the Air Canada triples that I was hoping would come for runway 24 left or sliding in on 23. So.
Roger.
Oops, a little quickly on the zoom out there. I'll probably go for another half hour or so. It's 4 o'clock right now. It's because I got to work really early tomorrow morning. I got to be up really, really early. I'm off to St. John's tomorrow morning, so it's back onto the airline pilot schedule tomorrow. So yeah, tomorrow's it's only thankfully every time I flip it. Thankfully, it's only a 2-day pairing. And I'm hoping once I get back on the 2-day there after the 2-day, I'll be out here on the, today's the 1st, so 4th, July 4th, we'll be out back here streaming, hopefully, if all goes well. No promises yet, of course, but I'd like to get back out here on July the 4th just because I'll probably go a week after that without being able to do anything. So it looks like there's just an airplane coming down 24 left. We saw that heavy landing on runway 23. Once again, it's kind of that time of the day where stuff really starts to build into Toronto. When I say build, is you have all of the international arrivals that are coming in from overseas. They've done their daytime flight, 8-9 hours. They've all landed in Toronto. Kick everyone off, clean the airplane, load everyone back on, and anywhere between kind of 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock at night is the evening rush out of here. So this is when stuff is kind of quieted down. So
clear to land, 24 left, Air Canada, 7 buddy.
yeah, so we have an Air Canada landing right now. We're only 24 left, and we just crossed the business jet downfield there a little bit. But it looks like we'll get a few more arrivals in here. Another heavy got onto the north side. So the one time I'm hoping like, oh, we're going to get heavies 24 left. It's unfortunately.
805.
Okay, 805. That's the departure. That's the Cathay going back to Hong Kong. So, okay, back to it. Back to spotting now. Oh look, another 220. It's such a first world problem to have here in Toronto. It's like, oh look, another 220. Oh look, another 220.
Left Yankee, Fox Mike, Papa November.
Canada 811 on tuck final. Canada 811, continue departing 1. Canada 811. Looking at the 34, continue on to hotel and contact 2165.
Hotel 2165, Air Canada 34.
Mike Papa November, just taxi in, we'll see you.
Taxi in, Fox Mike, Papa November, have a good day.
Cathay 805, wind 290 at 12, gusting 19, quick takeoff 23.
For takeoff, run 823, Cathay 805, Highway.
Beauty. Once again, nicely done. Exiting Delta 4, crossing 24 right, and heading over to Terminal 1. Let's just do a quick equipment check. Oh wow, we're actually doing really good on equipment right now. I like it.
23, Air Canada 811.
And Air Canada 811, which was one of the heavies that got slammed onto the north runway, is landing runway 23, which makes me sad. But I'm okay with that. Guys, we are, I see 1, 2, 3 arrivals for 24 left now.
738 tower, wind 280, 16, gusting 22, clear line 24 left.
Clear line 24 left, count 73.
Okay.
58, turn right, Delta 4 across.
Actually, I want to check on the status of Lufthansa. They should be coming. Here, a few more heavies.
05, call 1288.
Quite a few heavies, actually. Okay, where's Lufthansa? Touching down at 4:45.
Push at 489, tower line up runway 23.
Line up 23, west at 489.
Couple delays today, actually. The airplane's not landing till 5. But once again, quite a few. I see 1, 2, 3 coming down the arrival for 24 left. So we shall manage until the heavies arrive.
You're going to the 811, exit Hotel 4 to hotel and call 2165.
Hotel 4 Hotel, ground there, Air Canada 011.
Push at 489, call 28.81 airborne, wind 280, 13, gusting 18, cliff takeoff 23.
West at 489, clear takeoff 23, departure airborne.
Tower Darlow, west at 706, secure exit bound.
Push 706, trying to turn up to following traffic close in, wind 290, 16, gusting 22, clear line 24 left.
We're always talking about like ICAO phraseology. Close in is not ICAO phraseology. That's what I was talking about earlier. Usually you give the distance, not close in. What does close in mean?
Up to 300, tower line up 23.
Up to 3, up to 300.
38, cross 24 right and call 21-9.
Says 24 right, 21-9 or Kansas 738.
Beautiful NG. Classic WestJet. Well, semi-classic WestJet. It has the new WestJet logo on it.
Uptrade 300, call 28.8 once airborne, quick takeoff.
Oh, one more to land after this one.
28 once airborne, quick takeoff 23, Upjet 300.
Clear 2614, tower, line up runway 23, keep that traffic ahead in sight for a visual departure.
Check lining up 23 and keep this jet sight flare 2644.
Tower, good air, 891 Heavy.
So quick note before the next arrival here, folks. If you go follow the Instagram page, should be in the description down below on YouTube. And if you're over watching on Twitch, it should be in the panels down below on Twitch. On the Instagram page, I share stuff when I'm actually actively flying, and so you can see stuff behind the scenes. So Instagram is the page to go see that on. So it's Ehviator Productions on Instagram. Best place to go see behind the scenes stuff that you're not seeing actively here on YouTube or on Twitch. So best place to go see it. I'm going to plug that probably a couple more times before the end of the day, so be ready for that. We have a heavy. We have a heavy. They have graced us with a wide body on runway 24 left. Thank you, Toronto TCA. Thank you for blessing us with a heavy. Whoops.
719, maintain visual separation, wind 280 at 14, gusting 20, cliff takeoff 23.
Maintain visual separation, clear for takeoff runway 23, WestJet 719.
Clear 2614, call 288.
88. Every day.
Aircraft to the 460. Are you all set to go without delay?
They currently have 460.
Okay, no delay around the corner, line up 23, aircraft to the 460.
So no delay, and just judging, looking with the naked eye right now, I see that Transat 330 is about to land on my 23. But you'll see here, let's see if the camera will focus on it.
Good afternoon, Air Transat 765 AV, ILS 23.
We have one there,
Good afternoon, continue approach.
one further in the distance there, one further in the distance there. You can see 3 airplanes there. So we're about to get some good arrivals here for 24 left. I'm actually quite surprised with this Canon camera. It does a wonderful job sometimes.
Go to the 460, no delay, rolling. Quick takeoff 23, they went 280 at 15, gusting 20.
Right, clear for takeoff runway 23, Canada 460.
Push at 719, contact departure now 1.
So we gotta wait. Wait.
158 WestJet 719 today.
Yeah.
Tower, hello, Air Canada 1040.
Also, I just want to pan over. I'm actually going to pan over this 220 that just took off.
891, turn right there on Delta 4, cross 24 right and call 21.
Just hanging it on this, hanging it on the rails.
219,
Transat 765, wind 280 at 15, gusting 20, could land runway 23.
Good to land 23 at Transat 765.
Look at the 1040 tower, caution turbulence heavy landed ahead, wind 270 at 15, gusting 21, could land 24 left.
Clear 24 left, Air Canada 1040.
Whoops, a little quick for the camera. Did not like that. There we go.
To the 460, call 1288.
188, Air Canada 460.
Another 220, by the looks of it. Gonna liberate with some more sunscreen before the next arrival here.
Bit of a 267 Toronto Tower, line up runway 23.
Line up 23, Canada 267.
Here we go. I'm trying to prevent myself from cooking.
1922, QRX final, 24 left. Rouge 1922, Toronto Tower, wind 270, 16, gusting 21, clear land, runway 24 left. Land 24 left, Rouge 1922. Transit 765, exit Hotel 4 on
Couple more, we got that one. Zoom out slightly. Another one just in the distance there, gear down already. So, a few more arrivals coming. Runway 24 left here in Toronto. Thanks again for everyone for joining. Once again, when we wrap up the stream today, I'm back to work tomorrow, so we will not be live tomorrow. But if you want to see behind the scenes stuff of what an airline pilot does, head over to Instagram, and it should be in the description down below on YouTube. Once again, the panel's on Twitch, and you can search Ehviator Productions. I know a couple people have actually followed during the stream today. That's the best place to go to see behind the scenes stuff.
The 267, call 28.8, once airborne, wind 290, 16, gusting 21, cliff takeoff.
As well as stuff that I can actually share actively live like this.
Then 24 left, wind 280, 15, gusting 21.
15 gusting 21. Yeah, I'd say that's about right. Because I'm like shaking over here. Thankfully, my tripod is nice and sturdy. Man, we have another heavy. Can we say we have another heavy? It's about time we start getting some heavies on 24 left. I mean, this is like the third one, like last 30 minutes, so it's not too bad, but.
Accent 783, heavy, Toronto Tower, wind 290, 15, gusting 21, clear land, runway 24 left. Clear land 24 left, Accent 783, heavy.
Oh, it's this PIA. That too, this is PIA, Pakistan Airlines.
Rouge 1922, turn right, Delta 4, cross 24 right, call 21-9.
Right, turn Delta 4, cross 24 right, and ground point 9, Rouge 1922.
I really hope my mic is not picking that up. I'm looking down at like OBS here and I'm like, is this wind that I'm hearing? It does not look like it's getting picked up, so that's good. At least by my mic.
Runway 24 left, wind 290, 15, gusting 21.
Cube truck.
Bridge 765, Toronto Tower, contact, departure once airborne, 1288, wind 290, 14, gusting 21, cliff takeoff 23.
Wonderful. Wunderbar.
Tower Sir Canada 1171 with you for QRX final, runway 24 left.
Okay, 1171, Toronto Tower, caution, possible turbulence, Boeing 777, just landing ahead now. Wind 280, 15, gusting 20, clear land 24 left.
Got a little bit of a minute. Reason why we have a minute, bit of a separation that is required. Once again, I've said it before, but I'll say it again. When you have a heavier airplane, heavy weight class airplane like the 777-200, you need to build separation for a medium aircraft in behind it. So an airplane like the A320, A321, 737, they need a certain distance and separation behind them.
Extend 783,
So that's
turn right,
why
Delta 4 across, 24 right, call 21
you have in this case with the 220,
and cross runway.
looks like a 220 at least.
Right.
They had to build separation in just so it doesn't get any wake turbulence. Wake turbulence will flip an airplane over, and we don't like it when airplanes flip over. So
runway 24 left, wind 290, 16, gusting 22.
gusting 22 now. Beautifully done. Stacking a few more rivals in behind this one.
Toronto Tower, good day, Air Transit 123 with you on the ILS runway 23.
123, heavy, Toronto Tower, 128, 16, gusting 25.
Another Transat heavy was given runway 23, and I can see them just
Tower Canada 592
coming over Terminal 1 right now.
runway 24 left approach.
592, Tower number 2, following traffic close in, wind 290, 16, gusting 22.
Once again, close in. What is close in?
Line 24 left, Air Canada 592.
Okay, he's vacating Delta 4. We'll zoom just out here slightly. And we'll see our next friend, which looks like another 220. Once again, it's like every 220 is arriving at this time right now. This isn't me complaining, but it's like this is two back-to-back again.
1171,
I will have to say, like, watching these 220s land during COVID, this is what Air Canada used during COVID. 220s land during. This is what Air Canada used during COVID. It was just a bunch of 220s everywhere they could take a 220. I remember like Vancouver to Toronto a few times,
number 2, I'll get back.
like 1 or 2 people on board, just completely empty. And what airplane is it on? 220. Actually, at the time, the Maxes were still grounded. It's like we have 1 220 that just landed. We pan just slightly to the left here. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more.
River
There's
5233,
PIA.
wind 290 at 15, gusting 22.
And the 220 that just landed before that.
Touching down ahead.
Clear to land 24 left at dinner 5233.
And it looks like we have a CRJ.
Is there Canada 1121 good to cross 24 right? Yeah, as I told you when I asked you to expedite and you didn't appear to, cross 24 right, Air Canada 1171.
Right, cross 24 right, Air Canada 1171.
Did anybody else hear the expedite? I didn't hear the expedite. Okay, we have an RJ coming in now.
Okay, 1171, contact ground now 1219. 1219, Air Canada 592, right turn there, Delta 4, cross 24 right, and call 219.
Nicely done.
4 cross 24 right, 219, kind of 5 minutes.
Transat 123, exit Hotel 4 onto Hotel, contact ground 12165.
Hotel 4 on Hotel 12165, Air Transit 123.
Tower, good afternoon, Skybiz 110, Kieran.
Skybiz 110, Tower, good afternoon, number 2, following an RJ close in, wind 290 at 15, gusting 22, clear land 24 left.
Clear land 24 left, we're going to Sky 7.
Roger.
Another RJ just slightly in behind this one.
American 1876, wind 310 at 13, gusting 25, cliff takeoff runway 23.
Takeoff 23, American 1876.
He's really tiny, so I gotta wait just a smidge here before I can see him. Okay, 3, 2, 1, I see him now. We're gonna totally lose him as he goes behind the hill here. Ready? And goodbye. He's gonna roll out. But it looks like we have a few more. We have one right there, another RJ.
Runway 24 right and call 219.
Delta 4, cross 24 right.
I don't see anybody else quite yet. But I know we're getting to the point, next 30 minutes or so, we should get Lufthansa as well as BA coming in here shortly.
Falcon 805 Charlie Charlie, ILS 23.
Falcon 805 Charlie Charlie, Toronto, hello.
Yeah, and we got a E145 coming in from Chicago.
Land 23, going to signature 805 Charlie Charlie.
Roger.
321 coming in from Manchester shortly. 73 coming in from Halifax. Yeah, then we have the big arrivals that are just kind of over the Kawartha Lakes right now. And just trying to see which one are we going to wrap up on today. I think we'll wrap up on BA today. I think that'll be our call on the stream. We'll be wrapping it up with British Airways landing. And they are landing right at 5 o'clock. So, like I said before, I got to head back because I got to work tomorrow. Got to fly tomorrow morning.
So. 110, no delay with the left turn into Yankee.
There's CRJ.
There's 991, clear land 24 left, wind 280 at 14, gusting 22.
Clear land 24 left, that's 991.
Scrubbers 110, taxi it, we'll see you.
Again, yeah, thanks. Have a good day.
And Q400 behind this one. We're our first Q400. They kind of a rare breed out here in Toronto now, are the Qs.
260, turn up 2, flying an RJ, touching down, 1280 at 15, gusting 22, clear land 24 left.
Clear land 24 left, check mark 260.
Well, I hope the weather holds off tomorrow when I go out to St. John's. But I come back to Ottawa, so I go to Ottawa afterwards. So. Got a nice chilling evening in Ottawa tomorrow. There we go, Q400. More of a popular site down at the Island Cube Truck. We're probably going to lose him behind the hill here too. Not as bad though.
Cross 24 right, call 219.
Cross 24 right, 219 other side, drive 9912.
Push 431 Carolina, runway 23.
See those big blades go into their like their disking position, their beta range looks kind of like ground idle.
22, number 2, following the dash 8 close in, clear land 24 left.
Don't really need the reverse option on turboprops like that. They stop on a dime. And we got that 175, sorry, coming in from Chicago. We're really in tight behind that one. As it keeps going on, it's progressively getting windier.
Charlie, or 805 Charlie, turn right and contact 2165. That's 260, right turn Delta 4 across, 24 right, and call 219.
Delta 4 across,
well, let's hope BA gets assigned 24 left today. I theoretically speaking could pull my scanner out here. Pull up 1328.
Push up 431, call 28.8, once airborne, wind 280 at 14, gusting 25, put takeoff 23.
Push takeoff 23, 28 here with 431.
So your ATC that you're hearing is going to be different than my ATC.
421, Toronto Carolina, runway 23.
Runway 23, Toronto 421.
Cube Truck. Oh, that's the one we spotted earlier, drive by. Okay, I'm on 1328, which is the arrival frequency, and I'm hearing nothing right now. Now, there is a few more arrivals coming down the slope now I can see for runway 24 left.
Jazz 906, turn right, Delta 4 across, 24 right, call 219.
24
Right, Delta 4 across 24 right, 21 right, Jazz 906.
Yeah.
Okay, someone just got... I do have my handy-dandy scanner with me. I got it on days like today.
Transat 421, call 28.81 airborne, wind 28015, cliff take out 23.
But one thing I don't remember is what the Toronto Center frequency is out to the east where all these arrivals are coming from. I should know better too. Because I know when we come in from the US, coming down the Ling arrival, it's 1333 is who we talk to. But I'm totally blanking on the frequency from the east right now.
Alright, Transat 207, ILS 24 left.
Transat 207, Toronto Tower, wind 28016, clear line 24 left.
Clear left 24 left there, Transat 207.
Oh, look,
Jazz 261,
a narrow
Toronto Tower,
body.
line up runway 23, Manchester altitude, climb 5,000 feet.
Front from weight 23, climb 5,000 feet, amendment to Jazz 261.
Jazz 261, can you keep your Transat head in sight for a visual departure?
Affirmative, Jazz 261.
Jazz 261, maintain visual separation, wind 27015, cliff take off 23. Clear the 119, Toronto Tower, line up runway 23.
We're going to need a minute for Canada 119.
Okay, it's just a back end thing, line up 23, advise ready position, aircraft to the 119.
Roger, we'll line up 23, Canada 119.
Runway 24 left, wind 280 at 16.
Thank you.
Beautifully done.
Two 261, call 1288, see ya.
288, Jazz 261, see ya.
Okay, I want to look something up because they totally went mechanical, and I want to confirm they went mechanical. So it showed that they pushed at 251. I concur with that. They totally have not left yet, though. So Emirates is big broken. Oh, that's no good because they pushed about an hour and a half ago and they went back to the gate and they have not returned back out yet. So, and now you're messing with a duty day for people that have reported. So, as much as they do get in-flight rest on those flights, ooh, now you're starting to get into a scary area. Our next arrival.
Tower, Canada 119, ready to go.
Ready to 119, call 28.8, once airborne, wind 270 at 15, cliff take off 23, see you later.
Cliff take off 23, Air Canada 119.
Runway 24 left, wind 300 at 15, gusting 20.
Beautiful. Punch Jet Max. Okay, bit of a moment again, keep Dan. Bit of a moment here. Once again, we'll do a quick weather report. The sun is shining. The clouds aren't that bad. Traffic on the 401 moving.
125, Toronto, are you all set?
It is a July 1st holiday here in Canada, though, so I don't expect too many people to be on the roads today.
28.81 airborne, wind 280, 12 gusting 19, quick takeoff runway 23.
Who's going on the north side? Oh my god, I see somebody turning from the north side. Why are all the heavies getting assigned? Oh, never mind. I will take it. No.
Turn right there and build a 4 across, 24 right, and call 21 knots.
Okay, so Air Canada from Narita got the RNAV Yankee 23. That's cool with me. I'm okay with that. But, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we have been graced with the luck of the Queen again today. The Lufthansa 747 from Frankfurt is touching down in 9 minutes and is currently lined up for 24 left. We have been blessed with an arrival of the 747 on 24 left. Life is good. BA should just be in behind that one, or actually we have a A330 from Venice. They might get the north side, but BA's just behind them. And what do we got? 777 from Charles de Gaulle. Maybe. Yeah, we're not waiting around for a lot Polish.
From Jet 696.
Jet 696, line up 23.
Lining up the runway 23, Jet 696.
Thought the screen went black. I'm like, why is this black on my screen? Okay, we're gonna scooch over to the right here. We're gonna do a little bit of a count. Hold on, let me just come back here. There's the flight from Narita, just landing runway 23. We're gonna squeeze back to the right here. We're gonna do a quick count. We have not one, not two, but the Queen of the Skies is number 3 for runway 24 left. Let's just get a nice angle of this. There we go. 3 airplanes right on the arrival for 24 left. Coming down the ILS approach.
696, wind 312, gusting 19, quick takeoff C3.
Clear for takeoff, runway 23, Jet 696.
So approximately 5 minutes. Should be blessed with that 747 arrival.
Tower Delta 2477, 3 miles outside of Kirex, 24 left, 170 knots.
Look at the 10, clear to land C3, wind 312, gusting 19.
Clear land C3, Air Canada 10.
Bell 2477, tower number 2, flying traffic 2 final, continue.
Continue number 2, Delta 2477.
24 left, wind 300 at 60.
Beautiful. Airbus on the rollout.
Uh, 696, call 1288.
Look at the 220. Slightly behind that 220 is the Queen of the Skies, the majestic Boeing 747 from Lufthansa. Cube truck, by the way, incoming. Well, actually, this one's an 18-wheeler. Okay, folks, our next arrival is the 747. Now, I want you to take your guesses in chat for those that are here wanting to participate.
Firm landing clearance for Delta 2477.
Clear to land 24 left, Bell 2477, 300 at 60.
Clear to land 24 left.
Sorry, I was just listening to that ATC call there.
461, cross to right, call 21-9.
Will Lufthansa, will they make the Delta 4 exit, or are they coming down to Delta 8? My guess is they're coming down to Delta 8 today.
Lufthansa 470 Heavy, Toronto Tower, number 2, following traffic close in, wind 300 at 16, clear to land 24 left.
Okay, I'm going to keep quiet here, folks. Enjoy the Queen of the Skies.
10 Heavy on Hotel 4.
Clear the 10, continue on to Hotel, call 2165.
2165 on Hotel right now.
Swiss 81 Heavy Tower, line up runway 23.
Hello, runway 23, 681.
Delta 2477, turn right there on Delta 4, cross 2 for right, call 21-9.
Turn right, Delta 4, cross 2 for right, over ground 21-9, Delta 2 for 17 today.
Swiss 81, call 28.8 once airborne, wind 290 at 12, Dusty 19, cliff takeoff 23.
Today, Planet 23681 and airborne 1288.
Runway 24 left, wind 300 at 16, gusting 21.
Target 8, Transat 307 inbound the ILS 24 left 170 or greater to T-Rex.
Transat 307 Heavy, Toronto Tower, number 2, following a 747 close in, caution turbulence, wind 300 at 17, clear land 24 left.
Delta 8 it is.
Clear land 24 left, Transat 307 Heavy, thank you.
Today 40 Heavy Tower, line up 23.
Line up 23 or Transat?
Isn't there something majestic about the 747? I don't know about you guys, but
runway 24 call 21-9.
it's going to be so sad one day not to see these things flying anymore. Like, really sad.
840, call 28.8 once airborne, wind 300, 11 gusting 19, cliff takeoff 23.
Cliff takeoff 23, departure in Air Canada 840, okay?
Yeah. Route 1717, Tower, line up runway 23, delay for wake turbulence.
Line up 23, Route 1717.
Okay, we have another heavy. Just about touchdown, runway 24 left. I'm not even going to zoom in until the airtime 18-wheeler goes by here.
4 left, wind 290 at 14, gusting 21.
Honda is hustling to the gate. Hold on, I just wanted to show you. They are hauling. They're like, see ya, time to go to bed. Okay. Looks like a 220. I'm gonna check on BA status here really quickly. Where is BA? BA. Where are you at? You are coming down the arrival for 24 left. That's what I like to see.
Canada 264 is with you, just over Keurig.
Ahead, wind 270 at 16, gusting 21, clear land 24 left.
Clear land 24 left. That's sorry, just confirm it was for Air Canada 264.
Whoops.
Canada 264.
I came up a little too quickly and whacked my head off my tripod
runway 24 right, call 21-9.
handle.
Cross 24 right, 21-9.
Okay, folks, well, these will be the last few arrivals of the day. Like I said, I gotta head back because I have to work tomorrow morning.
Clear takeoff 2328 in the air, route 1717, good day.
I gotta fly to St. John's, Newfoundland tomorrow. And I'm gonna be back at the airport for 6:30 in the morning. So 6:30 doesn't sound that bad, but it's as bad as it is.
Good afternoon, Delta 20 with you, approaching Kira.
The 720 tower number 2 following traffic and off on will continue.
720.
Okay, I see a Jazz RJ by the looks of it. And quick in behind them is the BA 787-10 coming in from the London Heathrow.
Hello, Steve. At 9 Zulu Yankee, we're established the ILS 24 left.
Okay, the 264, 10 right, Delta 4 across, 24 right, call 21-9.
Delta 4 across, 24 right, 21-9, Air Canada 264.
720, clear line 24 left, wind 290 at 17.
Tonight, very clear to land for left, 720.
Super 9, Zulu Yankee Heavy, Toronto Tower number 2 following RJ about a mile final, wind 290 at 17, clear line runway 24 left.
Clear land 24 left,
Okay.
9 Zulu Yankee.
United 2236, contact 28.8101,
And there's our next friend.
15, cliff takeoff runway 23.
Clear for takeoff 23,
The BA 787-10.
2710 tower line up runway 23.
Line up 23, West Jet 2710.
Coming in from London Heathrow.
Yeah, 720, turn right, Delta 4 across, 24 right, call 21-9.
Delta 4 across, 24 right,
24
21-9.
left, wind 300 at 17. Russia 2710, wind 290 at 15, cliff takeoff 23.
Clear takeoff 23, West Jet 2710.
Rouge 1905, Carolina, runway 23, keep WestJet ahead and say for visual departure.
Up 23, we have the 37 in sight, Rouge 1905.
Tower, hello, Air Canada 487 with you, coming up to QRX ILS 24 left.
Go to 487, Toronto Tower, hello, caution possible turbulence, Boeing 787, just touching down ahead now, wind 300 at 17, clear line 24 left.
Clear line 24 left, Air Canada 487.
Wait, did I just see Emirates pushed? They've pushed again.
Push 1905, maintain visual separation, wind 290, 13, gusting 19, cliff takeoff.
Cube truck.
Visual separation, clear for takeoff, runway 23, Rouge 1905.
Clear to the 418, Toronto Tower, line up runway 23, keep Rouge ahead and sight for a visual departure.
Line up and wait 23, and we'll keep Rouge in sight of Canada 418.
Scuba 9, Zulu Yankee, continue Delta 8, cross runway 24 right and contact 219.
Delta 8, cross 24 right and 219, Speedbird 9 Zulu Yankee. Bye.
Russia 2710, call 1288.
Right, yeah, West 2710.
To the 418, maintain visual separation, wind 290.
Well, folks, you can see my eyes now.
Clear takeoff, runway 23, or Canada 418.
We're gonna wrap it up there today.
427 Toronto Tower, line up runway 23.
It's been a good day out here. Last couple hours, I've had no complaints. Just a couple more airplanes landing out 24 left here, and we're gonna wrap it up just because I got to work in the morning. The duty calls as an airline pilot. So if you're somebody that's new here, please click that subscribe button. If you're following on Twitch right now, click that follow button on Twitch. And if you want to see some behind the scenes stuff tomorrow, head over to Instagram at Ehviator Productions over on Instagram, and you can go check us out on there, and you'll be able to see behind the scenes stuff of us flying over to St. John's tomorrow. So, like I said, guys, I'm planning to be back on July 4th, hopefully. We'll celebrate for our American friends. I think the winds, as of right now, the winds forecast to be favoring the east, so we might be back here. But if it's favoring the west, we might go over towards Aviation World for 24 left and get the arrivals overhead 24 left so we can get a little bit more, some more noise and some oomph for them. So until then, guys, everyone have a safe week. Happy Canada Day to my fellow Canadian compatriots, and we'll catch you guys all on July 4th. Take care.